Hello, this is Group 1A, and we are doing the point of care device for ovarian cancer for Vibe 2023.
My name is Adeline. I'm from the University of Connecticut, and I'm going to be a rising sophomore next year.
My name's Alexa. I'm also for the University of Connecticut, and I'm a rising junior.
My name is Deanna. I'm from University of California, Irvine, and I'm a rising sophomore.
My name is Arena, and I'm from the Georgia Institute of Technology, and I'm a rising sophomore. Cysts are fluid-filled sacs that form on the ovaries. In fact, benign cysts that occur every menstrual cycle are called functional cysts because they are the sites of development for the egg. Usually, the cysts dissolve on their own and are completely harmless. Occasionally, some may turn into corpus luteum cysts that, after the egg is released, create estrogen and progesterone hormones. However, when there is abnormal cell growth, a cyst can grow into an ovarian tumor as shown in the image. Your ultrasound, a medical professional may see changes in volume or protrusions.
Ovarian cysts are currently detected through a combination of methods, including ultrasound, urine analysis, pregnancy tests, and blood tests tracking cancer antigen 125. These cannot determine a diagnosis alone and must be used in a combination, which can then end up being costly. Ultrasound is the best current method, but cannot fully differentiate between malignant and benign masses. It is expensive and not easily accessible to lower income brackets. We are hoping to help women who lack access to higher-end healthcare and health services. We are targeting women in sub-Saharan Africa who cannot access diagnostic imaging, as well as women from first-world countries who cannot access healthcare due to their
We're
lower
tasked to
income.
design a point-of-care device that detects ovarian cysts. We set up a set of requirements and goals to ensure that it was a point-of-care device and was accessible to a variety of markets and people, especially those without easy access to healthcare or the traditional means of diagnosis. To detect ovarian cysts, we decided upon utilizing biomarkers and their associated antibodies through the method of a sandwich ELISA assay test, as seen to the right. To ensure our device was efficient, we wanted our device to take a few minutes to detect the presence of malignant cysts via potentially high specificity, which biomarkers allow us to do. And furthermore, if we implemented it into a compact design, we wouldn't require a lab to deliver the results in a timely manner. Biomarkers would allow us to better differentiate between benign and malignant tumors, though we would have to decide whether CA125 or HE4, which are both biomarkers, would do better. And by basing our design on a pregnancy test, our price bracket dropped to between $8 to $15, though it can go for as cheap as 88 cents. And finally, this method of analysis would be non-invasive as it would utilize urine.
There is often debate between cancer antigen 125 and the human epidermis protein 4 on which of the two are better qualified to detect ovarian cysts. For a while, CA125 was believed to be the most accessible way to detect them. However, there were many false negatives and the test was unaffected in the early stage of the cysts. HE4, a newer discovered protein, has a better capacity for discovering different types of cysts, including benign and malignant tumors. For this reason, our device, OvaFree, will utilize HE4 in the cyst detection. Our product works similarly to a pregnancy test. Through the front end, the user inputs a urine sample. From there, the urine will travel to colored dyes connected with antibodies. HE4 uses a sandwich method with both 2H5 and 3D8 monoclonal antibodies. If the urine consists of H4, it will attach itself to these dyed antibodies. Picture this as a highlighter. The cap of the highlighter is color dye, the body is the antibodies, and the bottom of the marker represents the HE4 attachment. As the urine continues to travel down the strip, it will meet both the test line and the control line. At the test line, another set of 2H5 and 3D8 antibodies await the previously dyed antibodies. Here they will attach together like a stackable marker, and the test line will show to the user, indicating that they have the ovarian cyst. The control line will always show, which indicates that the dyed urine successfully made it through the strip.
Our device must pass through the proper phases of testing in order to be accessible to the public. We acknowledge the limitations and further improvements needed. We would like to increase the surface area and lower the concentration of antibodies in the T and C line in order to remove the chances of a false positive. This would also remove the need of taking a second test with a diluted concentration. We would also like to combine the tests to be able to detect the tumor depending on both CA125 and HE4 biomarkers.